So I'm back with one more additional problem on this. Just want to make sure you thoroughly understand what to do to get rid of the fraction in front of the variable. So let me go ahead and shrink this down. I'm going to draw my line right down the middle. Right now what I want to do is I've got to get rid of this negative 2/3, so I'm going to multiply by its reciprocal, which is negative 3/2. So I'm going to write the original problem down. I'm going to multiply this side by negative 3/2. All of this will cancel each other out because negative 3/2 times negative 2/3, if I don't cross reduce, it's going to be 6/6, which equals 1, and I have that in front of the x, and that's what I'm looking to do, is to get rid of it. I'm going to write this. I have my 30. I'm going to multiply that by negative 3/2. So I'm left with x here that is greater than or equal to. I can cross reduce if I want, or I can multiply straight across. I'll go ahead and cross reduce. This goes in, 2 goes into 2 one time. This is technically over 1. 2 goes into 30 15 times. So I have 15 times negative 3, and my answer is negative 45. I think this is a possibility. So I'm going to check it right now. I write the original inequality down. So I have negative 2/3x is greater than or equal to 30. I want to substitute x for any number that is greater than or equal to negative 45. Well, I'm going to kind of stay away from the equals right now. I'm going to go with the greater than. So the number that's greater than negative 45 is 10. Okay? So I'm going to plug that in right here. Actually, I'm going to go 12 because it kind of did some mental math. So I'm going to go 12 right here. So I have negative 2/3 times 12/1, which is greater than or equal to 30. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and multiply across, okay, or I can cross reduce if I want. 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 12 4 times. I can multiply across and I get negative 8, which is greater than or equal to 30. Well, we know that that is incorrect. Okay? Negative 8 is not greater than or equal to 30. So this is false, which means this here is incorrect. Okay? Now, remember the special rule. That special rule says that if we're going to multiply or divide by a negative number in front of the variable, what we need to do is we need to flip that inequality sign. So I have x, but instead of saying greater than or equal to, I'm going to go less than or equal to negative 45. Okay, I want to check that. Let's check it. I rewrite the original problem. Negative 2/3. Put it up next to x is greater than or equal to 30. So I need a number that is less than or equal to negative 45. I'm going to go with negative 60. How about that? So I write negative 2/3 times negative 60/1, and I hope that's greater than or equal to 30. So let's go with negative 2 times negative 60, or I can cross reduce, which is what I'm going to do. 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 60 20 times. Negative 2 times negative 20 is 40, and that's over 1, so it's just 40. And that is greater than or equal to 30, so this is true. And because that's true, that means that this is the right answer. So once again, I hope that helps. Just remember that you take the reciprocal and you multiply. And don't forget the signs, that you change the sign if you're doing it by a negative number.